All right. All right, I guess we play around with this and see what happens, I guess. Let's see. There I am. Let's fix that. There's that. And then there is. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Put that up there. There you go. Got something there. And I guess I'll have to find out if I'm echoing still. I had to go back through and like play around with it. So you guys will have to let me know if it's still doing that. Yes, let me know. Let me know. And then I'll have to make sure we have audio through desktop. We'll play around with the audio before. So I'm actually gonna pull up a video soon, and we'll get everything like situated beforehand. Okay? Can we do that? So let's do all of that, and let me just pull up. Go. Let me get the Nintendo stuff up here. Let's see. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts news. That'd be something. Kingdom Hearts news, yeah. Somehow I don't know if that'll happen. I feel like they're saving that one, you know? I feel like that one's being saved. Let me go ahead and bring this up here. How's everyone doing? Metroid 4. You know, Metroid would be nice to hear about. We kind of need to hear about that, don't we? Like, I mean, I guess they could be saving that for E3, but do they really want to show us everything and then just show up that way? Let's see. Getting Nintendo's Twitch. You guys said Twitch last time. It's been a while since I've streamed any of these events. But you guys said Twitch last time, so we're going to go with Twitch right off the bat. I'm not going to mess with their YouTube or anything. We're just going straight Twitch. So I trust you guys on this one. Let's see. And then I just need, in this case, I don't know why that's gone, but we'll fire that back up and get go. I need Nintendo. We'll make sure we get the audio levels right. There we go. Okay, so we got Nintendo here. I'm going just straight Twitch on this one. Yeah, Black Ops 4 is coming out in October. I don't know if... See, I thought about this, and I feel like Nintendo might just get their own Call of Duty. Because people are saying a Call of Duty is showing up to it. It might just get its own Call of Duty. It doesn't need to be Black Ops, you know? It can be its own thing, I guess, technically. There we go. Let me just make sure we have that. And let's get rid of that. Oh, cool. Now I just got to fix the thing and we're done. Let me grab that, and we'll double check our audio and everything. And we'll make sure we don't have an echo. And then we are, I think, in the home stretch. And we'll just hang out and talk about what's going on here and what we can expect, hopefully. Which hopefully are good announcements, you know? I mean, this isn't a direct mini in any way. It's none of that. So I'm expecting something decent out of this, you know? Whether it's an announcement that has to do with like a Metroid Prime trilogy just being moved over, right? That at least makes sense. Get people prepped for Prime 4, just get everyone caught up. because if people don't have the other ones to play, they might be less interested in it. So it makes sense to me why they would want to do that. Maybe I can move around on this window. So far, no echo. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Oh, I gotta. Evan made the text so small. I can pull it up in Streamlabs. Thank you though for the Agent Quato in with $5. Let me bring up. I'll bring up the Streamlabs thing over here, so I don't have to try to read the smallest text ever right there. That way you can read your guys' messages. It's always fun to do that. Any more hype for third or first part? Ooh, that's a good question. Ooh, I mean, listen, I have all the systems, so third-party announcements, while they're good because the Wii U didn't have it technically going past like the first or second year, it's fun to see what companies can move to the Tegra. But I always look at Nintendo for the first-party announcements, so I'm more interested, to be honest, in the first-party announcements over the third-party announcements. So I guess in this case, I'd be looking more towards the what are we going to see anything about Metroid? Is there Animal Crossing? Is there going to be a Pikmin here? You get what I'm saying? Is Smash going to debut? We say Smash all the time. I don't want to get anyone too excited, but something like that would be neat. Any final predictions for the stream starts? Also, will this direct live up to the hype that people are putting beyond reach? Man, there is some hype going on right now, even from people who generally say, temper your expectations. There's some people out there right now saying this is going to be something. So it's almost 30 minutes. That's about the E3 presentation length, if I'm not mistaken. So I'd like to think that this is going to be ridiculous, right? I just want to think it's ridiculous. Aaron Morris, thank you for the $2. I appreciate it. I'd like to think that that's the case, but I always say you can't expect the world in 30 minutes. But I do think we're going to see Mario Odyssey DLC because it makes so much sense, right? I think it does anyway. I think it makes sense to see that. Can we play around with the levels here a bit? Let's watch something on Twitch. I'm gonna pull something up, a stream or something, just to make sure everything works. I think we'll do that. So yes, cool. Let's pull up Twitch and let's take a look here. Let's pick something and I just want to make sure the levels are correct before we start. That seems kind of loud. Is that me? Is that loud? So let me know if you guys. Here's my voice, and then that's the sound. Let me know what you guys think. I have this at half, like down low, pretty low. Hold on. And how about now? All right, I see no sound. I got you guys. We're going to figure it out. Let's do that, and then we'll do... I got you guys. Don't worry. I muted the video audio... Okay, echo gone, and now we need audio for the video, right? That's the last piece of the puzzle, I think, right? They're playing music over there, so let's see. Oh, now it's loud. Oh, now it's loud. Yeah, I can hear it now, right? I'm gonna mute it real quick just to hear it back.
Now it's loud.
Yeah, I can hear it now, right?
Cool. All right, good.
I think we're good. I'm gonna bring that back up. I'm gonna mute it real quick just to hear it back. I'm gonna close that background music. Yeah, I can hear it now, right?
Cool. All right, good.
I think we're good. I'm gonna bring that back up. I'm gonna mute it real quick just to hear it back. I'm gonna close that background music. Yeah, I can hear it now, right?
Cool. All right, good.
I think we're good. I'm gonna bring that back up. I'm gonna mute it real quick just to hear it back. I'm gonna close that background music. Yeah, I can hear it now, right?
Cool. All right, good.
So we have
I think we're good.
echo back.
I'm gonna bring
that back up. I'm gonna mute it real quick just to hear it back. I'm gonna close that background music. And let me double check the audio. I had a echo for some reason again. I'm just playing around with it. We'll get it figured out. Let me double check the audio. I had a echo for some reason again. I'm just playing around with it. We'll get it figured out. Let me double check the audio. I had a echo for some reason again. I'm just playing around with it. We'll get it figured out. Double check the audio. I had a echo for some reason again. I'll get it figured out beforehand. Don't worry, guys. Around with it. We'll get it figured out. Double check the audio. I had a echo for some reason again. I'll get it figured out beforehand. Don't worry, guys. Around with it. We'll get it figured out. Double check the audio. I had a echo for some reason again. I'll get it figured out beforehand. Don't worry, guys. Around with it. We'll get it figured out. Double check the audio. I had a echo for some reason again. I'll get it figured out beforehand. Don't worry,
there's
guys.
more echoes.
We'll get it figured out. Double check the audio. I had a echo for some reason again. I'll get it figured out beforehand. Don't worry,
there's
guys.
more echoes.
We'll get it figured out.
Nice.
Double check the audio.
That has to
I had
go.
an echo for some reason again. I'll get it figured out beforehand. Don't worry,
there's
guys.
more echoes.
We'll get it figured out.
Nice.
Double check the audio.
That has.
All right. How about now? Is it echoing still? Better? Okay. I don't have any music on. How about I turn some music on just to make sure the music isn't echoing? But I think I got it figured out. I think we're good. Like there's some desktop audio. Let me know if that echoes, which just happened. The $2 donation. Do you think we will see Animal Crossing? I feel like it's time for Animal Crossing, right? I feel like it's time for Animal Crossing. Oh my gosh, that chat is flying. I should probably put that into slow mode. Fire Emblem Echoes. Oh man, this is Fire Emblem Echoes. Yeah, I think I figured it out. It's OBS. If you guys have ever used OBS, it tends to be a pain to get it worked out. Good luck if you got to figure it out live like that. That is not fun to figure that out live. It is not fun. Slow chat. Let's see. We have to turn on. I like the idea of slow chat. Yeah, chat is flying pretty severely here. Let me see. Oops. Slow mode. 60 seconds per person. Sure. Because if this chat's flying like this now, what happens if Metroid Prime Trilogy gets announced, right? Thanks for all you do, Spawn. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate the $5 donation. I do. It's very kind of you to donate money like that. Anything indie, Pocket Rumble. Pocket Rumble concerns me. I've sent them emails trying to get some sort of interview, and I have not heard from anything. And I'm a little concerned because we've been waiting for that for a while, right? That's been something we've been waiting on. Yeah, because I know what's going to happen. Even with slow-mo, when something big shows up on this direct, everyone's going to type it at the same time, and they're going to press enter, and the whole chat is going to be like, boom, Mother 3. No, I'm just kidding. Mother 3. Now, it's really funny. If you look at what a gentleman from Platinum Games, Hideki Kamiya, I believe, he has me blocked, so I don't follow him as much. He blocked me on Twitter because, you got to block me. He talked about a D-pad Joy-Con and then and Virtual Console, and he's like, if you don't do that, we don't know how much more of Bayonetta 3 we can work on. I thought that was kind of funny. How about I do just a little bit over here on Twitch? I will send it right back to this. Don't worry. I just want to make sure audio levels are good and audio is not echoing. It shouldn't be though. I just want to verify if we could for a minute. There's Twitter actually. I don't want to go to Twitter. There's nothing on Twitter that will help me here. There you go. Let's jump over to Twitch again. They always seem to just be playing anything. How's that sound? Just want more Zelda. Yeah, there the 3DS stuff supposed to be here. You could put a Zelda back on there. That's fine. Cool. I think I got it figured out, guys. I think I got it figured out. Golden Sun would be legit. I would play some Golden Sun. So we're good on that. I'm going to make sure this is, I guess, maxed here, and I can play around with this audio if I need to, if you guys say it's too loud. Although it's mostly going to be them talking and then hitting us with trailer after trailer, I assume. So thank you. Evan does a lot of the branding work. He's very good at that. He's very creative. I'm not an artistic person at all. I am lost when it comes to artwork. So I'm lost when it comes to stream setup. The stream setup here, Evan actually did all of this. So he's very talented at this stuff. He's very helpful when it comes to this. New Star Fox game, get rid of the gyro. I'm in. So we'll see how all this goes. I'm excited though. It's always fun when the direct happens, and we already had some stuff that got announced, right? We got hit with Call of Duty Black Ops. We got hit with that earlier today. We got hit with we got hit with Division 2. Which is great. So, I am excited. This is going to be fun, I think. Shakedown Hawaii, I would love to see that. But I don't know if they're going to do a lot of indie stuff here. What they should do is we need Wolfenstein 2, absolutely. What they should do is do another Nindies, because the problem with indie games in this setting is that they get kind of forgotten about. I mean, remember that Metroid Prime 4 announcement ran over Yoshi completely. People forgot about Yoshi because it came right after the Metroid Prime 4 announcement, and it's like, Yoshi looks like it could be a fun game. So, I'm looking forward to that some. Fighters at Dragon Ball Fighters could be here. It could. Last time we watched the direct, we got hit with a surprise announcement with Doom and Wolfenstein 2, right? That's the last big one I remember getting surprised by. So I feel like there's going to be a third-party announcement here that will be surprising, right? I think it's going to surprise people. One of these announcements, I think, will do that. So that's something I'm looking forward to right now, is seeing one of those crazy ones. It's like, whoa, like that kind of thing. So that's something I'm hoping for. I will say that, is that something like that happens. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there. Any good chance? I would like to see a new F-Zero game. I think that'd be really cool. Will that happen? That's a good question. That's a good question if that will happen. I don't know. F-Zero is a good one they could bring in, right? Fast RMX is there, and I know people like you don't like OBS either. I don't blame you. OBS OBS is OBS. It's very weird to mess around with. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Andy. Appreciate it. We are 5 minutes away, so if you need to get a drink, use the bathroom, and that stuff, I would do that now, because when this starts, it's going to be hard hitting and quick. So it's not going to be very close. Yeah. Interesting. I'll look into that one then. OBS is nice because XSplit. Yeah, I keep hearing about XSplit. I might look into that too. OBS is nice because it's very customizable, I guess. That's why people really like it. And when it works, right? When everything just works, it works. So, Nier Automata, I think I think they're finished with a lot of the development or porting for that. Square is, I think. Although you never know. I mean, you never know. I guess it could go other places too, but it seems like that'd be an older port to bring over. Yeah, the chat tends to fly at times. Cardboard themed Joy-Cons. Can't you already make those? Cardboard themed Joy-Cons though. Oh man. There is a Discord server actually. Evan actually runs the Discord server. It's under the Patreon. And they do polls and all kinds of stuff over there. For the Spawncast, questions are taken from there. It's a lot of fun. All right. Yep. About 4 minutes now. 4 minutes. Just woke up in Australia. Nice. Get some coffee. Let's see what Nintendo has here, because this is going to be interesting. I don't think we'll see any kind of hardware that's akin to the N64 Classic. I think we'll see mostly games. I hope it's not as many games and stuff we already know about. Like, I hope they don't talk much about, in this case, something like... I hope they don't talk much about Mega Man, right? 11. As much as I want to say that... thank you, Chavista. Great stuff. And as much as I don't want to hear anything about stuff we technically know about, right? I want to see more so stuff we don't know about, but we need dates for things. We already know Mario Tennis is getting dated here. Absolutely getting dated. I would like to see what Retro is working on. However, I think that's an E3 reveal. I do. I don't think that's something we'll see here. I do think there's a good chance to get a different colored Joy-Con pair, whether it's blue or maybe like a throwback to the Arctic White GBA. If you remember that, I bought the Arctic White GBA when that came out. I liked it. So I would like to see different Joy-Con colors, just because they're all, they keep doing it, so why not? 3 minutes. Yep, 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes. Yeah, Smash makes a lot of sense for this year, especially if it's mostly a port of the Wii U version with some extra stuff. But I will say, don't be surprised if Smash is not announced. Okay, there are gonna be people who are kind of frustrated if it's not, but don't be surprised if it's not. Mario as DLC character. Payday 2 has to do with people robbing banks and taking hostages. I feel like if Nintendo wanted some kind of Nintendo themed mask in there, which I don't think they do, to be honest, it would have already been in there. South Park for Switch. Yeah, South Park, I think, is one of the big announcements we'll see today. I could be wrong, but the word on the street, I guess you'd say, is the new one is showing up with Stick of Truth in tow as like a pack-in. Is my thought there. I think that's what we might see, to be honest. So, and if that have D-pad Joy-Cons, yes, I would love to see it. I have my D-pad Joy-Con, of course, but I think it would be better. Like, I have, obviously, this D-pad Joy-Con. I think it'd be better to get one built in, because that technically is just a shell that goes over the buttons, and it doesn't have that nice little spacer at the bottom. So something that would help it. Alex Link, first donation. Hopefully we get some info on the holiday season, since as of nothing is 100% confirmed. Absolutely. They need to bolster this holiday lineup. I think this is the first step towards doing that. I think this, paired with E3, is how they make their mark this holiday, and I'm still behind the idea of Pokemon coming out this year, this holiday. I think that's a thing, but we'll see. I just think Pokemon is so massive. If they get it out this year, they could release that and then some smaller AA games, and they'd be fine. So, this is gonna be. I think it's gonna be fun though. I think it's gonna be fun. I have slow chat on too. I don't know. It's slow chat is on, so Here we go. Less than a minute. Less than 1 minute. We're gonna make sure the audio is good right away. So as soon as we hear the audio, let me know, guys, in the chat if we are okay, and I can kind of work over here and play around with the audio if I need to. So exciting. Animal Crossing Twitter is hyping. Oh yeah. I mean, they're Nintendo property. They're gonna do it either way. But Diablo 3 is one I would expect. I do expect Diablo to be here just based on all of the rumors we've seen. And them having the hardest time keeping a secret. So here we go. We're going in 30 seconds. 30, as long as they start exactly on time, which I assume it's scheduled and because it's pre-recorded. So GTA 5, that would be a big one. If they announce GTA 5, that would be big. I'm a full-time YouTuber now, Koshcon. Thank you. I'm a full-time YouTuber now, though. Oh, here we go, guys. Audio levels.
Hi, everyone. The time has come for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide.
Audio good? Okay, cool.
I have lots of information to share about upcoming games for Nintendo Switch and Nintendo 3DS. Up first, some Nintendo 3DS headlines.
It's the biggest collection in this microgame series.
Better.
The latest in the
There-
WarioWare
oh,
series is coming to the
WarioWare.
Nintendo 3DS family of
So
systems.
there's a 3DS announcement right away. Okay, WarioWare Gold.
Which
They said
means
3DS was going to be
There's
here.
a new way to play Wario's strangely satisfying microgames. With classics and new additions, there are 300 microgames to enjoy, making this the biggest entry in the series. Press buttons, tilt the system, use the touchscreen, and microphone.
I always liked
Only Wario
WarioWare.
can come up with this many control schemes.
Uh,
Think fast. What playstyle is required for this one?
I just
Better
didn't spend a
figure
lot
it
of
out
time playing it.
and dig that crazy action while it's hot. Hey, some familiar characters are rocking new looks. This is the most jam-packed game in the series yet.
Mostly just because it was a lot of mini games.
Just look
you
at
know?
that face.
It was always fun
Even
to play for a
Wario
little
can't
bit.
contain his wicked grin.
I didn't spend a ton of
WarioWare
time with
Gold launches August 3rd.
it. There you go. 3DS. 3DS August 3rd.
Get ready for pulse-pounding post-apocalyptic races and battles. Race down enemy Groks and rock them in battle to defend frontier villages. Yes, sir. Action meets tower defense in Dylan's Dead Heat Breakers.
They're
This time, the Red Flash himself, Dylan, will team up with your own animalized Mii
Oh, no,
character.
I look.
Be strategic
that.
and use your whole team.
Sorry about that.
What in tarnation? Your friend's Mii characters can join the team as gunners. Well, you'll need their help to face each wave of transforming
Tony X,
monsters.
2009, $10
Who
in
or
the
what will you
donation.
and Dylan get tangled up with?
Do you think
Never
they will
mind
announce
that.
Mother 3?
There's an enemy invasion to stop.
I can
and
dream.
a frontier in desperate need of some heroes.
I can
Demo
dream for
version
Mother
of the
3.
game will be available for
don't think they're gonna
download
announce
May
it.
10th.
I don't think they're going to announce it, but I would love to. I would love to see it.
The full game, Dylan's Dead Heat Breakers, rolls into
Thank you,
Nintendo
for the
eShop on
$10, Tony.
Nintendo 3DS May 24th. Are the brothers and Bowser still better together?
Oh,
Nintendo DS Classic Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story is
that's
back for
actually a
more
good game.
gut-busting adventures.
Bowser Inside Story is actually a really good game. I
Mario
guess
and
they're just
Luigi
porting
have
it
been
over.
tasked with finding a cure for the Blorbs, a disease threatening all life in the Mushroom Kingdom.
It's interesting,
But
though.
thanks to
can already
Fawful, both brothers have
play
been
it.
devoured by Bowser,
This
and
is a new
so
one.
their journey takes them deep into the belly of the beast, leaving Bowser to scour the kingdom for the cure. The only way forward is to change between the Bros and Bowser. The big bad will even beef up for
you-
monstrous boss battles fit for a king. Take him down in this action-packed
I'm
RPG.
confused. Is this a new version of it, or is this the DS
And-
version?
Uh-oh. Looks like his boy wants in on the action. Find out what happens behind the scenes in the untold story of Bowser Jr. When Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s journey launches
You can already
in
play
2019.
Inside Story, so I guess that's why they had to add the other thing.
Here's the scoop on
Weird.
Detective Pikachu, plus a new
Oh, there you go.
amiibo. Something
Pikachu,
about
here we
this
go.
Pikachu is a little different. He's gruff,
You agree with me, don't you?
runs his mouth,
Hey, don't boss me around.
likes
How
coffee,
did Danny DeVito not get into that part?
and no one knows why. Welcome to Rhyme City, where humans and Pokemon usually live in harmony.
Oh my
But
god.
recently, Pokemon have been behaving oddly and running amok.
So there's a fake
Luckily,
alibi.
a boy named Tim and Detective Pikachu are on the case, facing each mystery head-on.
Quick attack!
Dude, can you not picture Danny DeVito
Did I do it?
doing that? Oh, come
As
on.
of today, the game is available for pre-purchase in Nintendo eShop on Nintendo 3DS. Crack the case with
that's
Detective
so
Pikachu
funny.
when the
I hope
game
that's
launches
more of a
March
comedy
23rd.
game.
Plus,
Yeah,
keep
that's
your
gonna
eyes
happen.
peeled for this extra-large Detective Pikachu amiibo figure, which launches the same day.
I hope they just make fun of that, like, self-aware and everything.
That mysterious mansion has reappeared in the Nintendo 3DS remake.
What? Oh, okay, here we go. Little Luigi's Mansion action here. So they're just remaking the GameCube version and moving into the 3DS.
Nintendo GameCube classic Luigi's
Mario Kart
Mansion
Maker,
has
that's a
been
good one.
remade for
Mario
Nintendo 3DS.
Interesting. So we're getting... Ah, man, that seems like they could have really gotten after that
Fans
for
of the
Switch.
Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon game can now explore the original mansion where Mario went missing.
Is this...
Luigi's something of a scaredy cat, but these classic ghosts and traps are no match for his vacuum cleaner.
This is a...
Besides, the mansion's map will be displayed on the bottom screen. If you work up the courage, fight the ghosts of your past battles in the new Boss Rush mode.
That was an awesome game, though.
Luigi's Mansion for Nintendo 3DS launches this year.
Yeah. I mean, that's an easy one for them to do, I think.
That's all for Nintendo 3DS.
They got through that quick. They got through that in 6 minutes.
いかがでしたか
So far, so good?
さて、ここからは
Well, let's keep the headlines coming.
They blasted through that quick. I like that.
It's time for Nintendo Switch.
Kirby can even make friends
Okay.
with those characters?
Get Kirby out of the
Kirby
way.
Star Allies finally launches
Get,
next week.
Mario
As you
Tennis out of
fight
the way
through your
early.
adventure, you'll
Let's see
reach
what they
dream
have.
palaces where, surprise, even fan-favorite legacy characters can become Kirby's friends. Well, dream friends anyway. When you're saving the world, it's nice to have some heavy hitters on your side, even the likes of King Dedede, Meta Knight, and Bandana
game looks-
Waddle Dee.
Looks fun. If you have people to play with, I think it'll be better. And
Eventually,
that's out next
more
next
Dream
Friday.
Friends will be added to the game via free updates after launch.
No really big
The first
announcement for the
update will
3DS
include
though, right?
Rick, Kine, and Coo.
Oh, cool. From the Dreamland 2 on the
Marks.
Game Boy. That's awesome. That's cool to add those
And Gooey.
characters. Kirby fans probably
It's
really
like
happy
a dream
about that.
come true to bring this ragtag crew of characters together from across the Kirby series. Kirby Star Allies launches on Nintendo
Next
Switch
Friday.
March 16th, and the first free update will be available March 28th.
Free update.
Oh yeah,
So they're gonna do
a quick reminder, a free demo
more
is
free
available
updates
now
now?
in Nintendo eShop on Nintendo Switch. What else are friends for? An Epic Tale returns.
Oh,
with
there it
new
is. See,
artistic
I
touches.
knew Capcom
Okami,
could
the
not
grand
let that go.
adventure
That
in
had to go to the
classical
Switch.
Japanese style
I
rises again
knew this
in
was
the
happening.
HD version.
That is awesome.
To save the land
If
from
you
a
have not
terrible
played
curse,
this game,
the legendary
you need to buy
Okami
it.
Amaterasu was
This
resurrected,
game is awesome.
setting off on a quest with the wandering artist Isu.
It makes so much sense for the Switch.
Overcome challenges
It was on
using
the-
the
it was
power
on
of
the
the
Wii.
gods,
Like-
the celestial brush. With mere brush strokes, you can make a variety of miracles
Thank
come
you,
to
Biggie
fruition.
Jersey. I appreciate the
In
$5
the
donation.
Nintendo Switch version, use touchscreen control in handheld mode.
That is outstanding.
Or use the Joy-Con controller's motion controls in TV mode or
I
tabletop.
talked about it when they announced it. I said
Both methods
I
offer
feel
an
like
intuitive way to
Sportcom
solve
wants
puzzles
this
and
on the
defeat
Switch.
your foes.
that's a
Meet
good
an
pickup.
eclectic cast.
It's an
Solve
older
mysteries,
game.
and slay
but
countless
it's a great
monsters to discover what awaits at your journey's end.
If you missed it on the PS2,
Okami HD launches on Nintendo
Pick that up
eShop
this
on
summer.
Nintendo Switch
Yep.
this summer.
pick that up if you haven't. Great game. How much is it gonna be? Is it gonna be $20?
Eat up and throw sushi on Nintendo Switch? An adventure unlike any other. With conveyor belt sushi action, it's Sushi Striker, The Way of Sushido. The The story takes place after the bitter sushi struggles. Raised in a world where sushi is forbidden, Musashi must wage all-out conveyor belt sushi battles to defeat the Empire in
if you already have
top-lit
Okami,
sushi
you're
monopoly.
good, but it's such a good
The
game.
gameplay is deep, but the basics are simple. Just eat more and more sushi to pile up
And it has
plates
touch
of
controls.
matching colors on a table. Then throw them all at your opponent. Mix up your strategies to crush your enemies. If you manage to pull off a special move created by one of your sushi sprites, you may be able to get the upper hand in battle. Of course, there's a multiplayer mode too. Battling fellow sushi strikers online can get intense. Sushi Striker, The Way of Sushido launches simultaneously on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo 3DS June 8th.
Smaller game, but it's coming out on both. That's cool.
More travelers.
There we go.
More details.
Can we get a release
and
date,
more launch
please?
info.
When is this showing up?
Hello, this is Masashi Takahashi from Square Enix. Today, I have 3 news items to share with you. First, I'd like to introduce 2 more main characters.
Oh, okay.
What lies beyond the horizon?
The demo for this was awesome, by the way.
Meet Tressa the Merchant. She sets off to find her own adventure and gain experience in her job. Her path action is purchase, which means she can obtain special items from townsfolk.
I helped out someone in a bind.
Did you guys get a
Simple as
chance to
that.
play the demo for this? I actually
And
liked
this
it a
is
lot.
Alfin, the apothecary. He
I'm like an
embarks
old
on
school
his journey
RPG
to
fan,
heal
so-
those suffering across the continent. His path action is inquire. He can worm out info others aren't privy to in standard conversations. Next, let's talk about jobs in
Come
battle.
on, please let this be a summer
Characters
game.
start out with a base job, but they can equip an additional job to use in battle.
Octopath Traveler.
For instance, if another character like the merchant Tressa equips the dancer job, the combined jobs and abilities expand your strategic options. Finally, we know many of you have been wondering about the release
Yes,
date.
come on.
The game launches July
Yes!
13th.
Oh, it's so much sooner than I thought it was going to be.
Additionally, we will be offering a special
That's cool
edition
and all,
of the game.
but
Inside,
that's
you'll find
so
a
much
pop-up
sooner than I
book
thought.
introducing the 8 characters and their places of origin, a helpful map for your
Like,
adventure, a sound
I
selection
thought that
CD,
was going to be like a
and
September
a replica
game.
coin based on the in-game currency. This special edition
That's
will be
4
released the
months,
same day
summer?
as the
Oh,
regular
that's
version
awesome.
of the game. Your comments have provided the development team with reference points and inspiration as we head into the home stretch of our work with the game. Please look forward to the release of Octopath Traveler.
Octopath Traveler, here we go. That's so much sooner than I thought it was going to be. That's awesome.
What happens when an otaku assassin
Gameplay?
enters the
Can we get
game
some
world?
gameplay for this? How about that?
The legendary gaming console, the Death Drive Mark II. Travis Touchdown wanders into the game world and embarks on a rampage of epic
Whoa.
proportions. Inside, there's an action game, racing,
What?
puzzles, a total of 7 different game titles. With his beam katana in hand, he vows to exterminate every last bug he finds.
This looks weird.
Chain his simple yet exhilarating
Interesting.
basic attacks and his arsenal of skill attacks to cut them down to
So
size.
it's kind of like a top-down style game then,
a
like
brutal
that.
boss lurks at the end of each game.
I guess more of an isometric
Creatively
style
combine
game.
your moves to crush them.
Whoa.
Pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend for co-op multiplayer. And partner up with the one and only Badman. Did we mention the adventure mode, which tells a new story?
Okay.
Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes, launches
Oh, it is
exclusively
coming out
on
this year.
Nintendo Switch in
Okay.
2018.
That's probably a fall title.
In
Yep.
Dark Souls, every challenge is an
know about Dark
opportunity.
Souls.
Plus, Amiibo.
There's an amiibo. You know,
Dark
people,
Souls. A world wrought with despair
they might
and hope.
They might sell that amiibo to people who don't even have a Switch. Just fans of the series.
In the seemingly endless cycle of death, one clean victory becomes a moment you'll never forget. Now you can savor your accomplishments anytime, anywhere for the first time on console with Nintendo Switch. Before launch, there's going to be a network test, so
Oh.
players can try the game. If
Okay.
this will be your first Dark Souls experience, welcome to a brave
So they're gonna
new
have a
world.
beta. Interesting.
Separately, the Solaire of Astora amiibo will be released.
People are gonna
With
be
it,
buying that.
You can perform the popular Praise the Sun gesture with reckless abandon.
People are going to be
Dark
buying
Souls
that.
Remastered and the Solaire of Astora amiibo launch on May 25th.
About halfway done or so. About the halfway mark now.
いかがでしたか？
How's it going so far?
ここで一つお
Well,
知らせ
I have a quick reminder.
先日から
Did you hear that My Nintendo members can now redeem gold points for digital games and DLC on the Nintendo Switch
That cut
system?
my Fear Effect purchase in half,
Just choose
actually.
to use your points during the checkout process in Nintendo eShop for Nintendo Switch or on the Nintendo website. Visit the My Nintendo website to learn more.
さて、Nintendo
Okay,
Switch のヘッド
we
ラ
have
イン
more
は
Nintendo Switch
まだまだ
headlines.
続きます
But
が
first,
ここで
let's shine a nice long spotlight on one title in particular.
Okay.
ご覧ください。
Please take a look.
All right, Tennis, we need a release date on this.
An all-star roster of Mario series favorites
Maybe
is ready to rally.
May?
in
You think this could be their May
full-blown tennis
release?
battles, using their most tactical, tricked-out shots ever. Mario Tennis Aces. There are more than 15 playable characters.
Show some of the
each
single
with their
player.
own distinct characteristics.
Let's see the campaign.
Varied playstyles on the Nintendo Switch system allow up to 4 players to step onto the court together. Today, we'll mainly cover the essentials of the refined tennis gameplay. There's a variety of shots to serve up, like a basic shot, top spin, slice,
Late
and
April.
a
Okay.
lob that'll
Okay.
zoom over your opponent's head.
I'd like to see late
Just to
April.
name a few. Why
I mean,
not
it's a
aim
spring
and
release.
then shoot?
What?
Introducing the all-new Zone Shot.
That seems like that
It
might
lets
slow
you
down the.
pinpoint any spot you want to aim at using motion controls.
That seems
and
like that might
send the ball
slow down the
crashing
action a little
down.
bit.
Zone shots are really powerful, so if you get hit by one, your racket will take some damage.
I mean, if you play online, what do you
If
see
your racket
then?
takes 3 hits,
Or just
it'll
pauses.
break, forcing you to forfeit if it's your last one.
What?
It's an instant KO.
I don't know if I like that very much. Your
Don't
racket
give up hope.
breaks.
You can stop a zone shot with a block. Return a shot with perfect timing, and you'll block, protecting your racket. It's no small feat to nail the timing just right. That's where zone speed comes
I'm
into
not.
play.
I hope you can turn that off because I don't know how well that's going to
Using
work
zone
online.
speed, the world around you moves in slow motion, allowing you to perform incredible feats, like chasing down a quick shot. It's no instant win card, but it makes it a bit easier to block powerful zone shots.
I guess they had to do
Of course,
something,
you can't just
right?
spam zone shots and zone speed the whole match. You can only initiate these moves by using up some of your energy gauge. The energy gauge slowly fills up the longer you keep a rally going. But the fastest way to fill up your gauge is with the new trick
I
shot.
like. I'm actually a big fan of Mario Tennis. I liked it most on the GameCube.
If a ball gets away
I feel like
from
it's
you,
fallen off
you can
since
jump
then.
over to knock it back.
I think the GameCube was the best
It's a
version
risky
of
maneuver.
the Mario Tennis series.
You don't judge the timing or distance correctly, you may waste your energy.
I just
or
feel
lose
like
a point.
they're trying too much here.
But if you're successful, your energy gauge will get
I
a
just
big
don't-
boost.
I don't think they need all of this to make this game good.
Fill up your gauge, and it's go time. Initiate your ultimate shot, the special shot. It will eat up your energy in a big way, but this
Yeah,
thing
the
can
GameCube
really
has some
turn the tide.
legit Mario sports
It
games.
may even destroy your opponent's racket in one
I would
hit.
say that's probably the
However,
best.
not even a special shot guarantees a
The
win.
best generation of Mario sports
There's
titles
always
is
a
the
chance it
GameCube.
could be blocked, so watch out. In these intense matches, every move you make presents a risk and hopefully a reward. Your energy gauge could be the key to victory. Will you use it for an offensive zone shot? Or use it for some defensive zone speed?
So in
Say you go for the zone shot.
Mario
Will you go for a surefire point?
Tennis
or
on the
will you
GameCube
try
had
to
that,
destroy your opponent's racket
where you
and
could
run
have,
the
like,
risk of getting blocked?
defense being played. I'm a little confused here. 'cause
Non-stop,
this-
split-second strategies may be the best part about Mario Tennis Aces.
Does this mean you don't actually have a
Purists
score? Are you just
rejoice.
trying to ruin the other
You
person?
can also play using simple rules, which means only basic shots are allowed.
Oh, good. Okay. They do have
Once
that.
you connect online,
Good.
you can play a match with your friends or other
You
players.
can turn all that stuff off. Okay, I don't mind now.
Events and online tournaments
All right,
will be
cool.
held, allowing you to compete against other players.
That's awesome.
Matchmaking is based on your record during the event. As a participation bonus, you can get special outfits
Ah,
or
cool.
even additional
Stuff
characters.
you like earn as you play. That's cool.
There's also swing mode,
Yeah,
which allows you
yeah.
to use your Joy-Con like a tennis racket. Forehand,
I'm okay.
backhand, slice, and lob.
You knew they were going
This
to do
mode
that.
is perfect
but-
when you want to play the game casually with your friends and family, or just get your body moving.
I'm glad they have like the purist mode though. That's all I'm probably gonna play. But I'm getting this absolutely. I like Mario Tennis, and this looks better than the last one that they put on the Wii U, which was
The game
the
offers a
travesty.
refined approach to tennis gameplay, focusing on deep strategic payoffs. Plus, the story mode will offer other twists.
Yeah, it
to
better
the
be a
good
decent
old game
story
of
mode.
tennis.
Like how does the Game Boy have a better story mode than any of the console versions of Mario Tennis?
Mario Tennis Aces launches June 22nd.
Yeah, June 22nd. Amazon really did leak that date. I'm a little shocked, to be honest, that they actually leaked that date.
Oh, and one last thing. As we approach the game's launch,
Ooh.
we decided to hold a pre-launch online tournament. That way,
Okay.
you can try out Mario Tennis Aces for
Another beta.
yourself. We'll announce the
doing
details
this
at a
a lot
later
recently,
date,
aren't they?
so please stay tuned.
Aren't they? They're doing this a lot, though, right? With like these
We'll have more on
These
Mario
betas.
Tennis Aces in the
どうぞ
future.
ご期待ください。
It's not that far away, but
Let's continue with some Nintendo Switch
ネッ
headlines.
トラインです。
Captain Toad is ready to explore other systems.
I'm bringing over Captain Toad.
Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is bound for Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I feel like
Explore
that
a variety
game.
of tricky sandbox
Another
style
one that got
levels
left on the Wii
inspired
U.
by Japanese box gardens called Hakoniwa.
That's
You
this is
can
a good
rotate
game.
the camera and touch the screen for a better view of hidden treasures.
Just got left on the Wii U.
And this time, we've included a few Super Mario Odyssey levels too.
Oh, that's cool.
Now you can explore locales from a variety of kingdoms. Check out New Donk City. By the
Yeah.
way, did you know Captain Toad also appeared in Super Mario Odyssey?
Yeah.
The Nintendo Switch version can be played with a friend by sharing a pair of Joy-Con
I mean,
controllers.
it made sense for this
While
game to
one
come
player
over.
controls Captain Toad, the other can assist with things like turnip cover fire, so you can enjoy tracking treasure together. We also plan to release a Nintendo 3DS version with 3D visuals and touchscreen controls. It feels like there's a box garden right in your hands. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker launches July 13th.
yeah.
Hey, who turned out the lights?
Nice. They actually got this to come over? I'm actually surprised they got this. Sans, yeah. That's great they actually got Undertale to come over. I'm actually a little surprised. That's actually a good game, despite it having a really weird online community. Pretty cool to see it come over. I mean, it's on the Vita, I believe, too. So. PS4 and Vita, and PC, of course, with Steam. It can't be long. It's a good game if you haven't played it. It's not bad, but
Gaming icon.
There it
crashes
is, okay.
Nintendo Switch.
there's the
impossible
announcement.
isn't possible
We knew
until
this
it
was
happens.
happening, right?
All 3 original Crash Bandicoot games are debuting on a Nintendo system for the very
When?
first time.
It has to have that year of
Spin,
exclusivity.
Jump, and wump
knew this
through
was
the trilogy's
happening.
100+ action platforming levels as Crash and his sister Coco.
When is it
Everything
summer?
from the cinematics to the animations to
If
the
it's-
lush
if it's
environment
anytime after
has been
June,
fully updated since the original
that
games,
1 year
so they'll
exclusivity
look
is
great on
real.
your TV or on the go. Ruin Dr. Neo Cortex's plans for world domination
This
and
is good.
save
This is a
Tana
good thing.
in Crash Bandicoot.
Now they
Form
can
an uneasy alliance.
they can
with the
add him
mad
into Smash
scientist
now.
In Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back. And stop him in the evil
Good-
Uka
good
Uka through a
announcement
battle
here, though.
across time in Crash
This is good.
Bandicoot 3 Warped.
We kind of expected
Believe it or
though,
not,
right?
the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy is officially making the
Wow.
one to Nintendo Switch
A
July
year
10th.
after the PS4 version, like we figured.
Never fear, Little Nightmares
We heard
is
about
almost
this too.
here.
This is a LinkedIn post This
From
was all over the place.
award-winning independent developer Tarsier Studios comes a charmingly
Nothing
horrific adventure like no other.
surprising yet, right? Nothing really like
The
out
puzzle
there.
platformer Little Nightmares will trap you in the Maw, a vast vessel of mystery haunted by corrupted souls.
I kind of want that
The complete
Doom
edition
and
on
Wolfenstein
Nintendo
feeling
Switch
again.
contains 2 haunting tales in one package. In 6 and the kids' separate adventures, you must face their childhood fears across all 8 chapters, including all past downloadable content. Each room is a cell. Each resident is a threat. And both present complex 3D
I'd like to
puzzles
see them close it
master.
out with something like a Metroid trilogy or something.
Not to mention, you can receive the Nintendo Switch exclusive in-game Pac-Man mask by tapping the Pac-Man amiibo figure.
Huh. That's funny. Nice.
Little Nightmares Complete Edition releases on May
That's a
18th.
Bandai Namco game. They were scrambling, we know.
South Park is
There,
coming
South
to
Park.
Nintendo
Yep,
Switch.
we think Stick of Truth
We're
is
excited
here.
to announce that
Uh,
South Park: The Fractured But
good
Whole
pickup,
is
though.
coming to Nintendo
It's
Switch.
really funny to hear the
From
announcer
the creators of South
read
Park
that
comes
title.
this outrageously offensive superhero adventure
pickup,
that you can
though.
play anytime, anywhere
pickup.
for the very first time.
Nintendo
Customize your avatar.
has no
Come on down
problem
to
with
South
these
Park
mature-rated
and join
games like
Stan,
people seem to think.
Kyle, Kenny, and Cartman's superhero team.
This is a good one too. It
Then
should
have
have
yourself a time with a
it
battle
should
system
have Stick
as
of Truth
surprisingly deep
as a
the
package.
show that spawned it.
because they're gonna get $60 for it.
Choose a class, level up, build your notoriety, craft items, go on quests.
This is a good
and
game
more.
though to pick up.
All past DLC will be available for purchase individually
Oh, that's nice.
or
of
as a
them.
part of the season pass. DLC 1 Danger Deck
They're gonna let
and
us buy the
DLC 2
DLC.
from
That's so
Dusk
nice
Till
of them.
Casa Bonita will be available at launch. And DLC 3 Bring the Crunch will tell an additional story when it releases later this year. South Park: The Fractured But Whole
Oh, wow.
releases on Nintendo Switch April 24th.
A month and a half from now. Good stuff. Good pickup.
Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition launches when exactly? Let's take a quick moment for a release date announcement. The heroes and villains of the Legend of Zelda series are about to spring into action once more this spring. Hyrule Warriors Definitive
May,
Edition
okay.
launches May 18th
Another May.
only on Nintendo Switch.
All right. So they're kind of bolstering the next 3 months with ports. A lot of ports. Yeah.
ARMS fans, don't miss this.
Are people still playing ARMS?
The ARMS League is pleased to extend
Did I miss
an
that?
invitation to all you hardcore fans out there who've been playing the game, enjoying
I
all the
kinda
added
feel
characters
like-
and stages, and going online to play the new Party Crash
I know
mode.
that many people play
We're
still,
happy
still
to
play
announce
ARMS.
the ARMS US and Canada Online Open. Prelims will take place in the game's online ranked match mode from March 8th to March 18th. 8 top players will then move on to the online finals March 31st. All finalists will receive a custom art piece created by the development team. We'll be streaming the event live from Nintendo of America headquarters on our official site. Stay tuned for our social
at least
channels for
Nintendo
more
hasn't
details
abandoned
in
the
the
game.
coming
That's
weeks.
good.
And if you're not an ARMS fan just yet, well, we have good news. On March 31st, we'll be hosting a 3-day test punch. Download this demo event from Nintendo eShop on Nintendo Switch.
So-
Play for free and see what you think of the world's stretchiest
Wow,
fighting
they are
game.
really trying to push this
On
game.
March 21st, producer Kosuke Yabuki will discuss the development of ARMS at the Game Developers Conference.
Oh.
And Hisashi Nogami will present separately on the Splatoon franchise. So look out for coverage of both. Inkopolis News Bulletin.
Is that the last
It's
announcement
update
with
time.
Splatoon 2? I'm surprised that this is what they're closing
This
it out
April,
with.
Splatoon 2 is getting an update. Version 3.0 is coming. Here's a brief and briny taste of what's to come.
Is this what they're closing it out with?
100
really?
new pieces of gear. That means fresh looks, just in time for spring. Plus, more stages. Piranha Pit. Camp Triggerfish.
I will give them credit. They do
And
back.
the hottest date spot for the hippest Inklings.
They back Splatoon 2 a
Wahoo
lot.
World. And what? Rank X is here. Rank X is an extreme rank, even higher than S+.
Okay.
More details are coming soon. Once you meet certain conditions, Callie will appear in Octo Canyon. The world of Splatoon 2 continues to evolve, so don't miss out.
Yeah, I'm surprised Fire Emblem
Now,
wasn't
a
shown.
word from the Squid Research Lab.
No.
Check out their latest video.
I'm a little surprised if this is what they can't be closing up with just this, right? Oh, maybe they are. What is happening right now? Yeah, people are going crazy now in the chat. This might be it. I will say that. Yeah, it's about 3 months out till E3. I'm at least gonna give them to the end until they say this is it, it's over. I'll at least give them that. Expansion. Oh, is that? Are they finally gonna try to get money now for that? I assume that's a DLC
Hello,
of some kind.
Squid Research Lab here. So, how was it? You just got a sneak peek at the first paid downloadable content for Splatoon 2, the hefty new single-player mode Octo expansion. You'll play as the new character Agent 8, who looks like an Octoling. She wakes up on the platform of a dark subway station without her memories. Looks like some kind of shady underground test facility.
Was a good announcement. I think South Park was a good announcement.
In this massive subterranean world, there are 80 of these test facilities connected by a subway.
I'm trying to think of any big things from Nintendo.
You'll depart from the station with purpose. A variety of missions await Agent 8 and her talents.
Because it seemed to be mostly
Expect new stories to unfold, shedding new light on beloved characters. You may think you know everything about the world of Splatoon, but these waters run deep, and so does the lore. Escape from these twisted depths, and you'll be able to join multiplayer matches as an Octoling. We hope you enjoy this fresh perspective. Since Octa means 8 in Latin, that means 2018 is the year of the Octoling.
Okay.
Splatoon 2 Octo expansion will launch this summer.
Yeah, nothing
After
like
today's Nintendo Direct, Splatoon 2 Octo expansion will be available for advance purchase in Nintendo eShop. With this purchase, Splatoon 2 owners will immediately receive Octo-themed in-game gear to use in
I think
battle
that's it. I think that's
today.
the end. It's gone on for about 32 minutes, so I think I'll do it.
Thank you, Squid Research Lab. Hopefully, Splatoon 2 will continue to splatter our expectations.
You bet!
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Oh, well, actually, we have one more announcement.
Okay.
Please take a look at our last video for the day.
You gotta close out with something good, right? people just, their heads just exploded everywhere. And they're putting Splatoon characters in. That's good. So, oh, nice. Was that Breath of the Wild link there? When is Smash Bros? Good announcement. What do we have, any kind of subtitle, or just Smash Bros coming soon? Wow. Okay, there's a good holiday release right there with Smash Brothers. If they can get that and Pokemon out, they pretty much will have a massive set release schedule for the holidays. Big announcement. I'm glad they closed it out with Smash, because people were going to be talking about it if they did not. Thank you for announcing Smash. So we can move on from that finally. We can talk about them adding the Splatoon characters, right? And then it looked like we got that silhouette of the Breath of the Wild Link, which is really cool. Glad they closed out that, because it was wavering a bit there, right? The big announcements, I guess, will be things like Undertale, things like Okami, South Park, and Crash. Notice those are all third-party games. And then we get the Smash announcement that is coming this year. Just the Smash Bros title, no subtitle, no nothing. We don't know about Ice Climbers, though. They wanted to tell us that that in this case, the Splatoon characters were going to make their way in. So, it's good to see Smash is happening this year. I think they've been due to have that come over. It seems like, again, Ice Climbers, though, we don't know if that's gonna be released later or announced later. We don't know much about Smash right now, other than it looked like Breath of the Wild Link had that silhouette. Obviously, Mario had the silhouette, and then we have the Splatoon characters. A lot of people are saying it went from a 4 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10. Yeah, that's a big announcement. That's an announcement. I mean, Smash on the Wii U sold 6 to 7 million. How much do you think it's going to sell on, in this case, the Switch that has a larger install base? That's right, Breath of the Wild Link. I noticed that as well. Is that going to be a different character, or is that just an outfit for Link in Smash Bros? Like, maybe they are bringing the Wii U one over, and they just added that as a costume. Is that a new character? There's a lot of questions now, but I can't say it's predictable, right? I can't say it's predictable, because we've said that for the past how many directs now that Smash would show up, and this is the first time we saw it. I like the way they presented it, by the way, where you have the pupil that has kind of reflective of the Smash logo that's on fire, with all the characters standing at the bottom, kind of silhouettes. Great way to do it. That's kind of how I wanted Metroid to close out E3 last year, Metroid Prime, where you have a silhouette of Samus kind of look at you. And then Prime smashes on the back. This was a good announcement, though. The Direct, let's be serious here for a minute. The Direct was a lot of third party, but that's not a bad thing, because they want to save their first party for E3. I understand that, and these are ports that need to get out soon. We can't wait till next year for South Park. The year of exclusivity ran up on Crash, and they instantly release it. Think about that for a minute. Comes out immediately after, in this case, I guess it was set up for July in this case. Immediately, a month after that exclusivity goes up, Crash shows up, right? Big announcement, by the way. Okami, big announcement. I know it's old. I know it's a game that's been out so many times now. But if you have passed up on Okami, maybe you're a little younger and you're now getting into buying games for yourself, you know what I mean? Don't sleep on Okami. Awesome game. Here's the thing I've learned. I'm thinking about Fire Emblem. I think it's either going to be a decent amount of E3 time at the Treehouse, or it's going to get its own Direct, right? That's a possibility as well. Big Smash announcement there, though. Again, Fire Emblem, I think it'll be a E3. You got it. Now wait to E3. Unless we somehow get a lengthy Direct to introduce us to Fire Emblem, and then they talk about it at the Treehouse. You know, that's possible as well. Octopath Traveler got its date. Summertime, by the way. Very good to see a summer release there. Mario Tennis, Amazon's release date was absolutely correct, by the way. It's June 22nd. So even if I want to say Smash could replace Pokemon if they can't get that out in time, because if Smash is a port, right, of the Wii U version, it makes sense why it can show up so early on, I guess, for them. But I don't know. I don't know if I guess they can get away without Pokemon if Smash is there. But man, if Smash and Pokemon are there in the holiday season, it's going to be tough to compete with that for units sold. Pokemon would sell the amount that Battlefront 2 wanted to sell. I wanted Metroid Prime Trilogy HD as well. Mostly because I'm a sucker for Metroid Prime games. I would love to see those go to the Switch. I would love to see people who maybe didn't play Prime on the GameCube have a chance to go back through it before Prime 4 comes out. And I don't know. I feel like that would be a good way to go about it. Looking at this from kind of a analytical standpoint, I say they did okay with this Direct. Smash really saved it in the end because, as a lot of you guys realized, it was okay throughout, right? The entire time it was just okay, and then Smash. Yes, that's kind of the way they set it up. They did make it look like we were about to get more Splatoon 2 news, and I saw you guys in the chat going, oh, more Splatoon stuff. So they set it up perfectly there. They must have known it would drag a bit after they started introducing Splatoon 2 as this big lengthy reveal, because everybody wants Smash. So a little bit of a troll there by them, I will say that. Good job to them. Good job. But if you're not a Smash fan, this may have been underwhelming to you, but if you're looking at it from the sense of pushing units, Smash is one of the best games that can sell your system. That is the way it is. Now, what they're set up for perfectly here, by the way, with Crash Bandicoot coming out in July, is to add Crash to Smash Brothers. He would be perfect and would fit perfectly into that game, right? There's no way he wouldn't fit. So if you're going to do anything, get Smash in there. Because there is another Smash game from what we've heard Crash Bandicoot game coming out in 2019. You don't want to miss the possibility to move him in. So what did everybody think that's here? What do you guys think about this Direct? I'll talk with you guys for a little bit before I get to work and start putting some stuff together. I saw some people asking in the comments, unrelated to the Direct, very quickly. I did have my interview with a representative from the House of Representatives in Hawaii, Chris Lee. It went very well. People were asking, I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek about this. It is going up tomorrow. He is a gamer. So people were asking that. He is a gamer. It's going to be... I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this with Newswave, because it's either going to be an extremely long Newswave, or I do a Newswave extra today/tonight, and then do Newswave for tomorrow morning as well. And then the interview with Representative Chris Lee goes up later on in the afternoon. That's kind of where I am with that. It's going to be... I think the Direct can take up an entire Newswave on its own. But then we also had Division 2 get announced today. Black Ops 4 got announced today. So there's a lot of stuff happening today. Okay, so a lot of stuff is happening. No Mario Maker. I'm a little surprised there. That could be an E3 announcement. That's something that's keeping people... Smash is now to the Switch. That's something that was keeping people with the Wii U. And now Mario Maker is the next thing. So once Mario Maker and Smash, a little bit of Captain Toad, comes over, you can put the Wii U in a drawer and close it up, and that's it. Honestly, I won't feel bad about not having that system hooked up anymore. Summer is going to be interesting. I think they are banking on indies, Crash, Octopath Traveler, and then, of course, Mario Tennis to kind of help them along. Okay? Keep in mind, E3 is roughly 3 months away. So we're not that far off of E3. They have to save some stuff, okay? So that's something you have to think about. People are saying Pikmin, Animal Crossing. If they told us everything now, what would they tell us at E3? So I say that about all of them. Sony doesn't talk a lot in the off days of E3. They have to save it. So keep that in mind as well. Because I know all the companies right now are already putting their shows together for E3. So, yeah, I'm a little surprised about Fire Emblem. I thought they would have at least given it a title, anything. Just showing a quick 30-second thing, right? Nothing. Maybe that's going to be one of their focal points. Luigi's Mansion, not a remake on the Switch. That hurt a bit. Nothing about Yoshi, nothing about Diablo 3. And this was a third-party heavy Direct. I think Diablo 3 would have fit right in here, unless it really isn't ready, and that'll be an E3 thing, right? That could be possible. It could be saying, hey, E3, here's Diablo 3, it's ready this holiday. Absolutely possible. Rex Pyra next sketch. Yeah. Crash would be. I think Crash would work well in Smash. I do. I think that's a good one. Rex, you could bring Rex in. Yeah, Rex would probably fit as well. Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, maybe they're just gonna build a whole new Luigi's Mansion. I mean, think about it. They are still spending time on that franchise, Luigi's Mansion. So I don't think they've forgotten about it. I think that's just an easy port. Move it to the move it to the 3DS. It makes sense there. Keep in mind, they didn't. How much time did they spend on that 3DS? 5-6 minutes. They got it out of the way quick. So it wasn't a long section for the 3DS games, right? So nothing for Soul Calibur. I don't think Soul Calibur is actually happening on the Switch anytime soon. Maybe later. Just finished that being 10 minutes behind. That Smash, man. That Smash introduction there. That was good. That was good stuff. I know some people hit the roof over that, and that's really cool. Because I think that's gonna be a big seller everywhere, and I think they'll move a lot of systems. They will. Esports fans really just lost it there, I think. 6 minutes, yep. I knew it wasn't long. Yeah, 3DS. Nothing for Fortnite. Phantastar Online. We know Phantastar Online's going to Japan. It's going to be a cloud service game where you actually play like through streaming. Spyro isn't getting announced until I want to say it's getting announced either at the end of this month or in April, because then they're going to show it at E3, or maybe even release it in June. Yes, Swift will, thanks to the 5. Hyped about Smash Brothers. I think everybody is hyped because they showed some interesting stuff, new characters, the silhouette of Link from Breath of the Wild. So they're basically saying that there are more characters showing up. Good stuff all the way around there. I do. Nothing about Odyssey DLC. I was a little surprised there. I thought we were going to see Odyssey DLC because it makes sense. That might be an E3 thing as well. No, nothing about Stardew Valley multiplayer. I don't think that's going to show up in a direct. I think that's something they'll just put out there when it's ready. $20 on the Splatoon 2 DLC. I have to see what the DLC entails. They said over 100 outfits and then some other stuff. I need more information before I can tell you if that's a good amount of content for $20, right? I knew that was going to make people annoyed. the paid DLC in this case for Splatoon 2. I knew that was going to annoy some people when I saw that. And I had a feeling it was going to be paid DLC when I first saw it. So we'll see what people do there, because that could possibly work to split the fan base. That's what happens when you have paid DLC into multiplayer games. But we'll see. We'll see what happens there. Yes, that's why. Yes, it's so funny to see Crash, because I showed you guys that trailer a while ago about Crash having the megaphone outside of, if you were around in the 90s when it was PS1 versus Nintendo 64, they had one of the best commercials where Crash went to Nintendo headquarters and was screaming for Mario to come out and fight him, basically. And that was awesome. That was great. So what I said they should do is, if they add Crash Bandicoot to Smash, they should make that a level. Just have it outside in the parking lot in front of Nintendo of America and have Crash be a character. That would be a stage. That'd be amazing. I know they would do something standard and just pull a level from his game, but that'd be so funny. Even an unlockable level. Yeah, I have a feeling quite a few people screamed when they saw the Smash logo appear. Yes, I know. We don't know. We think it's a port of the Wii U. I have a feeling they left the title up for debate on purpose. I don't think they wanted to tell us exactly what it is yet. They will. It's going to be outlined at E3. Absolutely. I have no idea what happened to Wolfenstein. Maybe that's being announced for a date at E3, or maybe they'll let Bethesda do it. Maybe Bethesda will talk about it. So, DLC, Splatoon DLC said 80 new single player levels. Okay, that's some content. I'll give them that. So, yeah, the $20 price of a whole game, I could buy it. Yeah, that's true. You could buy an indie game. I always tell people that whenever you see DLC for that much money, just keep in mind you could buy an entire indie game for that. So keep that in mind. I always say that. There's a lot of stuff, man. I think there was a lot of hype going into this Direct, and I think there was some disappointment when we were ticking down to the end of the Direct. I'm glad they decided to troll us a bit with that Splatoon announcement, and then the kind of the characters running around for a minute there. I think that was great because that's how you build up that reaction, right? You give them something that they don't really know what they want, and then they're like, I don't know, and then it happens, right? So good way to close out, I should say, that direct. I would definitely think they would show some Pokemon trailer, some sort of also Fire Emblem E3. Yep, that Luigi Mansion should have been a remaster for the Switch. Good job as always. Thank you. Thank you, Gaming Super Snake. Absolutely. That I see. Here's the thing. Here's the way I'm looking at this. Would we rather have, okay, as gamers in general, because I know there's a lot of people who really liked Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube. I know there's a lot of people who gamed back then and do now, and maybe didn't then and do now. I think I'd rather have a new sequel to the series on the Switch than a full remaster, because a remaster is easy to move over, right? And the 3DS can have it, basically, is the way I see it, because they want to keep that system moving along. But, I mean, look at the announcements for the 3DS. There wasn't anything major, right? Nothing crazy. WarioWare for Switch. See, okay, so some people were excited for WarioWare. See, I didn't know how many people would be excited for that. I just didn't know how many people would be excited for that. But that's good to see. I'm glad. Thank you, by the way, for the 89. I'm not sure what currency it is, but thank you. But, man, I didn't know how many people would be excited for that, and I'm glad people are. Because I never got really into the to the WarioWare games. I know they were fun. I would play them occasionally because they were mostly mini games kind of thrown together, right? And I was cool with that, but I didn't spend hours and hours and hours into that game. It was a good multiplayer game, but I didn't really get into it as much. No Dragon Ball FighterZ, nope. None of that. I'm glad some people like WarioWare. That's good to hear. Nintendo Direct was taken down while I was watching it. Whoops. They copyright a lot of stuff. Like, they'll copyright claim this stream whenever it finishes. So, that'll be fun. That's why they don't stay up a lot of time. When I wouldn't mind leaving some of these up, but they copyright claim it. Sometimes they'll block it in certain countries and stuff. It happens. Yeah, so, here's the thing. Yeah, South Park. Look, South Park was one of the worst kept secrets for the Switch. That's why I was like, yep, we know about that. I'm a little surprised they didn't say anything about Stick of Truth. I was almost positive, based on some of the stuff I heard, that was going to be a pack-in. Maybe it still is, and they just decided not to say it there, which would be weird, so that's a good selling point. And we already kind of knew about Crash Bandicoot. I talked about it in a news show already. So those Undertale was a pleasant surprise. Small surprise, but it was cool to see that, right? Nothing about Dragon Quest XI. Square might hold their own stream for that, though. They do that occasionally, right? Where they'll hold their own stream on their Japanese channel for that. So maybe that's the way they'll do it. But it was pretty fun. Okay. Question. I see OJ in the chat. I'm going to ask you guys now, do you want me to start a Hangouts and invite some people in for a post show, a quick one about 15 minutes? Do you guys want to do that in the chat? Let me know. I can end the stream now, and we can jump over and do that. It's up to you guys. But I can do that. We can hold a little post show. I'll see if I can get Sean and whoever else, and we'll just kind of talk about it for a bit. Okay, I see a lot of yeses in the chat. Okay, everybody here, I'm going to end this now. Get ready to jump into a Hangouts. We'll have some fun, and I'll see you guys in exactly 2 minutes, maybe.